just finished Fast and Furious number 6. Uh, Great movie. This whole franchise has been great. My favorite one is probably Tokyo Drift. Tokyo Drift was pretty damn awesome. I, the whole franchise is great. Like I said, yes, I'm on the hype train with the Fast and Furious 9 trailer that dropped with Vin Diesel, John Cena, just a bunch of great actors coming back to the franchise. But yeah, just watched number 6. I'm probably gonna watch 7 and 8 the next day, and yeah. But this whole franchise has been awesome. Fast and Furious number 6, my number second spot for this series, and then my third probably Fast Five. I liked Fast Five, the fifth in the sequence right there. But Tokyo Drift, my number one. I love that movie. But anyway, I bought this at my game exchange for like $30. They said it was 1 through 7, but I know there's 1 through 8 in here, so got it for cheaper, I should say, than buying like what they sell for on Amazon. So I mean, they got it wrong. It's not 1 through 7; it's 1 through 8 with the box. So pretty nice box. But yeah, pretty cool. But anyway, that's not why you're here. You're here for the comics. All right, you're here for the comic books. And also, let's start this video off with 2 books that I did get at this place that I go to, Game Exchange. That's where I bought the Fast and Furious box set. Okay, getting this right. Okay, they had a little section in the back of the store where they sell back issue comics, new comics that comes out weekly, monthly, whatever. Didn't really have much, but I did pick up 2 books from there for 99 cents each, so I could not leave these books there, especially for 99 cents, man. Come on now. I'll probably go back there maybe one day and see if there's any more books for 99 cents that I really want, but these are the 2 that I came out with. We're starting out with Superman number 60. This is the first appearance of Agent Liberty, I think. Not really an expensive book by all means, but I do love this cover, man. It's a really nice cover. I don't know if it's a real tough book to find or not. I mean, this is the first one I've ever seen in all my stores that I went to. This is the one that does not seem to be in the back issue bins, but I did find it here for 99 cents. Can't go wrong with a 99-cent book, man. Absolutely love that cover. Anyway, next book that I got for 99 cents. Could not leave this one there. Batgirl number 45. Just a great Batgirl cover. I love this cover. I forget who did the cover. I know his initials is JJ, but I don't know. It says is JJ right there, but I forget what his name is. But this is an awesome cover. I could not leave it there for 99 cents. This book can go for $10 on a really good day, probably. But I bought it for 99 cents. I could not leave that cover there. It's a badass cover. But yeah, 99-cent books right there. Those are pretty cool. Okay. Now this next batch of books I got from my LCS, and then we'll get into the 50% off books here in a few. But I just want to show off these books that I got at my local comic shop about a week ago. So anyway, the story behind these batch of books. My store, they do this thing where they do Facebook Live updates every weekend and see what's new coming in the shop, what's going on sale, what's yada yada yada. And the day before I went there, They were doing a Facebook video where they laid out books on a table that were gonna be probably be gone the next day, and I bought two books from that, you know, pile of books that they laid on the table, and this is one of them. But they had Teen Titans number 12, first appearance of uh, Batman, the Batman Who Laughs, Thanos number 13 or 12, some modern book that's really hot right now. They wanted $100 each for those. Trying to think. Miss Marvel number, I forget the issue. A Miss Marvel book definitely wasn't number one. Avengers No Surrender, the first, I think it's like first appearance of the Mortal Hulk or something. They wanted 50 for that. I think they wanted 50 for the variant. Immortal Hulk number 2. I think he wanted like 65 for it. I can't remember all the prices or all the books that were shown off that table, but I did pick up two from that video that they showed off because I couldn't leave those there. I couldn't leave this one there. Amazing Spider-Man number 299. First, I don't know if hold on. This cameo of Venom is apparently the actual first appearance of Venom. I know there's like a big debate on it or whatever because in the last page of this book, it's a splash page where Venom's came out of the darkness and he's like, "Honey, I'm home," And there's been some debate on if this is the first appearance of Venom or 300 or whatever. I already have 300, but adding 299 to the collection is a kind of a cherry on top kind of thing. Still looking for 298. Haven't found that one yet, but picked this up for $50. I think this is right on the money. At $50, I paid what I got. A really nice, clean copy of Amazing Spider-Man 299. I mean, the whites are white. It's a really nice, clean book. I mean, you just can't go wrong with this book, man. Can't go wrong. The corners are all sharp. And this is probably the whitest cover I've ever seen. And, there's the little tick mark right there. But other than that, man, I mean, I think this book can be pressed, But this is a nice, high-grade, white copy of Amazing Spider-Man 299. Definitely happy with it. I feel like this book can go up more in the future. It probably will spring up to like a $70 to $100 book maybe when Venom 2 comes out, whenever that is. But yeah, definitely happy to pick that up for $50. It probably goes for that much on eBay now, but again, this is probably the whitest copy I've ever seen. So I think I did good with that. Next book, Hulk, number 1. This is the first appearance of the Red Hulk and a couple other keys with it. I forget, but this is the main key with this book. First appearance of Red Hulk. I paid $20 for it. Whatever. Am I pleased with paying $20 for it? Probably not. But I mean, I see at conventions they're wanting like $30 to $40 for this. So whatever. It's not the greatest copy. Got some spine ticks, very noticeable, but it's not terrible, probably, I don't know what I could put this at a grade at, maybe 9.0, something like that, I don't know, but I paid $20 for it. I would like to have one of the variants to this, but can't seem to find them anywhere. And I know there's been rumors circulating about this book because Black Widow's holding some red vials or something in her pop figure that hasn't been released or something. But whatever. I wanted this book even before the rumors broke about. This book is probably $20-$25 on eBay, but at conventions, well, my conventions that I've went to recently, they were wanting like 30 to 40 bucks for it. So whatever. Um, what next? What next? All right, I'll show this book off. Oh, we got Rift #1. Uh, picked this up for I think a little bit under cover price. So what, $3 or something like that? I don't know. But picked this up for a little bit less than no, excuse me, a little bit over cover price. Sorry, I remember the deal that he gave me now. A little bit over cover price, like $6. Um, I know the rumor is, well, actually no, I don't think it's a rumor anymore. But Apple TV is making a series based on this. I think I know that it's about like a mother and a son watches like a 1941 uh, pilot uh, go through a portal or something into present day or something. I don't really know fully, but I know this is kind of a tough book to find because not many retailers, got it when it first came out or is getting pre-ordered or whatever. So this is kind of a tough book to find. Really, really dig this cover. I love the red and the black and the white. It's just a really nice looking cover. So definitely glad to have that. I don't know what this book goes for on eBay. Probably, I want to say like somewhere around 10 or 15 bucks. Maybe that's just an estimated guess on my part, but it might go up more now. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, look at this book right here. Look at this book right here. This is Batgirl, number 40. Let's move those out of the way. We got Batgirl number 40. This is the famous cover, the Purple Rain cover. This was done by the artist Babs Tarr. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I know this artist is kind of controversial to some people. Some people like her, some people don't. But man, I love this cover. It's a great cover. You know, homage to the Purple Rain cover, the Prince. Homage. I love this cover. I paid $30 for this, but I am glad to have it. I know this book is really tough to find. I rarely see it anywhere. This is probably this is the first one I have seen in the wild, and he had it at 40, and I got him down to 30. So I'm more than happy paying 30 for it. This is a nice high grade copy. No tick marks on the spine. Uh, I guess I got to get a close up on it for y'all. No spine ticks whatsoever. Just a beautiful cover, man. Absolutely in love with this cover. Corners are sharp. I mean, just love it. Love this cover. This book probably goes for 30 to 40, but I'm happy paying eBay price for it because I think there I, I think there can be potential in this book. I don't know why, but I just feel it. But if it doesn't, oh well. But I'm super glad to have it. Couldn't be more happy with it. All right. I just can't stop looking at that cover. But we got to move on. Nova, number 8. This is the first appearance of Nowhere and some other key that escapes me at the moment. But this was the other book that was on the table that they were selling pretty quickly. And it's funny because they had another book. Excuse me. They had another copy of Nova number 8 in their short long box, up in the front, and they wanted 20 for it, which was a little bit more banged up than this one. This copy is really nice, and I paid 15 for it, and I'm happy with that. With that price because I'd rather pay 15 than 20, and the $20 one is a little lot more beat up than this copy. So, and I know at conventions, the convention I went to, they were asking like $25 for this book, and I'm just like, hell no. So happy paying 15 for it. Would I like to have gotten it for 10? Yes. Would I like to gotten it for 20? No. So $15. Okay. All right, I'll roll with it. But great cover, Great cover, though. And the last book that I got from the store was Thunderbolts #1. This book is kind of risen up a little bit in price, but I don't know exactly why. But I bought it for $12. He had 20 on it, but I got him down to 12. He said how about 15? I said, how about 12? Since I'm buying all these books, and he's like, all right, I'll do 12. So, this book, I think this book can go for 20 on eBay, maybe 25 if you find the right buyer, maybe. But I don't know. But I mean, I'm happy paying 12 for it. So, whatever. But I know Thunderbolts #3. That's a book I'm still hunting for. I know it's the first appearance of Jolt, I think her name is. But I know that book is like $30. I like Thunderbolts #3. I see consistently sell for $20 to $30 on eBay, and I'm still hunting for that book. Still hunting for it, but found Thunderbolts #1. So pretty cool. All right, now those are the books that I got at the at my comic shop. Now we're gonna move on to the 50% off sale. Yes, 50% off books at a store. And what the deal was with this was, they I followed this store on Facebook. It's called Great Escape, and it's about an hour away from me. And they posted a sale, and it was already going on. It was like in the middle of the week that I knew about this sale, and they said 50% off on all back issues, all comic books that are dated, that they had put. Let me rephrase that. All the 50% off books were books that they priced in their back issue bins from 2018, and before. So I hope that makes sense. So most of these books I got for 50% off. So let's just get into it. The only Silver Age book that I found, no, I don't know about the other book. I think it might be Silver. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, this is a Silver Age for sure. World's Finest #173. This is the first Silver Age appearance of Two-Face. They had it at 20, and take the 50% off, about $10. I'm really happy with this. They had 2 copies of this, and I was really thinking about buying the other copy. I think that was a little bit less. I think they had like 15 on it or something. I probably should have bought both, but whatever. If the other copy's there when they have another sale, I'll buy it. But World's Finest #173, probably a V. I don't know, maybe like a fine. I don't know. The front cover and the insides are good, but the back cover is really, really tan, really brown. So I don't know what I would put this grade at, but the purple really stands out on this book. So yeah, it's a really nice, presentable copy. So yeah, World's Finest #173. Next book, and honestly, some of these books I was surprised that they were still there, especially when I heard about this sale during the middle of the week. Like this right here, Sensational SheHulk #1. I seen this book so many times a couple years back, and I never could pull the trigger on it because I think I just didn't pull the trigger because the price wasn't right for me. But I found this book for $9 after the 50% off price, and this is a newsstand. I mean, look at that. Can't go wrong with a newsstand book. This is one of those books that I was really surprised that was still there. So it's a really nice, high grade book, man. All right. Just awesome cover. No spine ticks. Just a beautiful copy. Beautiful copy. And I think this book on eBay, I think this book goes for about 20 bucks, 25 on a good day. So pretty happy with it for paying $9 for it. Can't go wrong with that. So glad to have that book. Now I have volume 1, number 1, and volume 2, number 1. So I would like to upgrade volume 1, number 1, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Sandman number 1. Got some nice Jack Kirby in there. Just like the Commandi Last Boy on Earth that I showed off in my last video. You know, great stuff. Bought this for, I think, $8 or $9. This is not the greatest copy. Still number 1. You know, still Sandman number 1. It's all complete. You know, but the spine ticks really show on this. But yeah, still glad to have it. Got a little purple marker dot up there. But, you know, it's really cool. Still glad to have it. Definitely was not going to leave it there for $9, $8, whatever. So, yeah, pretty happy to have that. I know there's this purple variant out there. Still on the hunt for that. I saw one at that convention that I mentioned in my last video, and I don't know how much he wanted for it. I didn't ask. But, yeah. Next book. Avengers number 85. Let's move these out of the way. Avengers number 85. First appearance of Squadron Supreme, I think. First appearance of Squadron Supreme or Squadron Sinister. It's one of those two. But bought that for $15. This is one of the books that was not a 50% off book. So I bought it for 15. Could not leave it there for $15. Pretty glad to have it. Now this book needs a press because I'm not gonna take it out, but what's going on with it is like this whole section right here is bent, but there's no color breakage on the cover, no color breakage, so that can definitely be pressed out, and especially down here in this corner, it's bent up, kind of like it's warped, so that can definitely be pressed. There's no color breakage or anything like that, so this book is going to get pressed in the future, but I know this book can go for 30 to 40 bucks, so pretty happy with that deal. I'm not ashamed of paying 15 for it when I can, you know, easily get it pressed and, you know, being a 30 or something dollar book. But I'm still gonna keep these books. I love these books, especially for the price I got them at. Next book, Astonishing Tales, number 1. I think I saw this there last time I went, but there was no sale going on at the time. I think this book was like, it was either $17.99 or $18.99 or somewhere around there, but I still bought it after the 50% off sale, so definitely glad to have it. Been eyeing this book for a while. Been wanting it. You know, there's some spine ticks on it, you know, but the colors are there. Got a little crease right there. But it's a really, really nice displaying copy. Really, really glad to have it. I don't know what this book goes for. I don't know, but I know it probably goes for more than what I paid for it. So I think I did good there. But yeah, pretty glad to have it. Next book, Secret Origins, number 14. I think this is the origin of Amanda Waller and the origin of the Suicide Squad, or the new Suicide Squad, the modern age, I think. It's a newsstand, which is pretty cool. I paid $2.50 for this after the 50% off sale, so this was originally like $4, and I'm surprised this was still there. I know at my store they're wanting like $20 for this, so definitely glad to get it for $2.50. Great book. Great book. I'm surprised that all these books were still there, man. All right. Justice League, number 50. This is the first appearance of Jessica Cruz as a Green Lantern, which I think is really a key to the Green Lantern universe. Where when it comes to like the HBO Max series that's being developed right now, I feel like Jessica Cruz could make an appearance in that Green Lantern TV show at one point in time. So I definitely bought this a little bit over cover price. This was a book that was not a 50% off book, but I'm happy paying a little bit over cover price for it because I guarantee you this is probably like a $10-15 book right now. But pretty glad to have it. I know there was a second print in that box I was looking at when I found this book in, and I don't really see the second print, like what the difference is in it. The only difference that I saw with that second print is just a different DC logo. But yeah, I don't know. If anyone can fill me in on that, let me know. All right, next book. Oh, I was really glad to get this. Really glad to have found this. Spider-Man versus Wolverine, number 1. I know at my store they're wanting an arm and a leg for this book, but this was $16.99 before the 50% off sale. So like what, $8-9 somewhere around there. Definitely pick this book up for $8 or $9. I know this book is probably around a $20 book, but the big reason why I bought this book is because of the spine. No spine ticks. Wait, I lied. There is one. There is one. So I take that back. I lied to y'all right there. But the mega thing about this book, well, the other copies that I have seen of this book, this spine is, I almost said a really bad word. The spine is always screwed up. Like I see so many tick marks on every copy that I have seen, and they're wanting like still 15 to 20 for it. But paying $9 for this is definitely a steal. So yeah, pretty glad to have it. And I think the only significant other than a Spider-Man and Wolverine battle is Hobgoblin's death. You know. But anyway, we're ending this haul off with Defenders number 5. The Origin of Valkyrie. I paid $10 for it after the 50% off sale, and I think that is a great price for this book. I already had a copy for it, and I paid less for my original than I did this one. I paid $5 for my first copy that I had. So I mean, I'm happy paying $5 extra for another copy. It's probably it's probably a little bit less of a. My original and this copy is high grade. I'll just say that. But they had this on their wall. Well, another copy of this on their wall, and they're wanting like $35 for it, and that was not a 50% off book. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy this one, because why would I need to pay $35 for probably the same grade as this for cheap? So yeah, bought this for $10. So pretty glad to have all these books. It was definitely a great week for me. So that pretty much does it for this video. So I'm filming this on Super Bowl Sunday. So we'll just get these 2 books up there, just because. But yeah, I hope everyone had a great weekend, whatever, when you see this video. But this is Comic Collector 101, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.